Whoa. Oh, I can't see anything. I don't want to move into the shade anymore because it's too cold. Cold in the house, and I'm in the house cold. Till now, always go. I can't see anything. Hey. All right, I guess I'm going to have no choice but to move. This is the story of my life. Moving Coffee Talk to a world in which I can see something. And I really can't see anything. Hello, everybody. Good morning. This is not gonna be a coffee talk for everybody. Hi, Polo. I was singing Heart this morning. Till now, always goodbye on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it kills me too. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. It's June 1st. And for those of you who are a little gay like me, you know it's Pride. It's Pride. It's Pride. It's Pride. It's Pride. Hey! And I know what a lot of you are thinking. Bonnie, I fixed it. I put 8. I didn't put the right number in. But we have them. You can order them now. stateofstyleJewelry.com until they're really sold out. They weren't sold out before. I just put the wrong number in. I know what you're thinking. Oh, Jamie, do we have to talk about you being gay again? Yes, we do. We do, because acceptance is amazing. And I know what you're thinking. Please don't shove your LGBTQ ways down my throat, Jamie. I won't. I'll give you just the tip. How about that? Just the tip of my gayness. Just the tip of my gayness. Just the tip in my... Just kidding. Gayness. Some of y'all not ready for that. Some of y'all not ready for the remix. Okay? I made myself laugh. Shit, that was funny. Okay, so I am an ally to everybody. I will speak up for injustice wherever I see it. It's just how I'm wired. Okay? But I have an extra special love for the LGBTQ community. When I joined the LGBT community, I don't know how to say all those letters. I'm just going to keep it 100. But when I joined it in 4th grade, we didn't have all those letters. We just had straight or gay. Now, maybe we had bisexual, but I didn't really know what that was. And I tell y'all that I got a gift from my mother, a gift from Susan. When I said in 4th grade, Mom, I think I like a girl. And she literally said, okay. And with that response, I never, ever felt shame or bad. Nobody around me ever made me feel weird. I never had that. There is something you should know about me, and this is not a confession because I don't feel like I've done anything wrong, but I want you to know who I really am at my core. I want you to know me on a molecular level. Okay? I love men. I love them. I love their pheromones. I love the way they smell. I love men. But I was with a woman before Michael, and I would probably be with a woman after Michael. My attraction to women has not waned at all. In fact, my eyes and my mind stray from this marriage more to women than it ever would to men. That doesn't mean I'm having affairs. That doesn't mean I'm sleeping with women. That's not what that means. It just means that it is who I am on a molecular level. How I am wired, the way my wires connect. Those of you who are not getting it, think about a car. The red goes to the black and the black goes to the red, or whatever it is when you're changing a battery. My wiring is such that I am attracted to women. It's just my wiring. I didn't pick it. I didn't choose it. I didn't ask for it. I didn't fill out on a survey. I didn't order it from a menu. It's gonna be me. Just who I am, okay? Todd goes mine too. Todd, I love you. That was very funny. See? Appropriately timed straight joke, Todd. Very funny. Kimberly says, please, I love Pride, but I can't handle any more awareness agendas. Well, the good thing for you is I don't have an agenda. So you're safe here. I'm not trying to turn you. I'm not trying to... All I'm doing is talking about me and my wiring and how I came into my own acceptance. Absolutely no agenda here at all. Zero agenda. I'm not trying to get you to march with me or stand next to me or anything. You don't have to do a thing. You can be exactly who you are and stay exactly who you are. This is just about me talking to you about my acceptance. When I was dating women, you know, there's a certain shock value to it, even still, especially when you like are someone like me who's always been so good with men. I don't know how to explain it, but people were just like, oh shit, like she was serious about this. And I'm like, okay, I see like there's a shock value in it, I guess. It never felt shocking to me. It still doesn't feel shocking to me. But to other people, I get it. It's jarring for them. They're like, whoa, she's really with a woman. I am sharing this with you because I want you to know that I am extremely attracted to women. And if my marriage didn't work out, but it's working out, I would probably be with a woman. I just want you guys to know. So Coffee Talk would look a little different because I wouldn't be yelling for Michael. I'd probably be yelling for Marsha. Marsha. But I realized when I had children that I was going to have to find a different level of acceptance with myself. Because it's real cool to be gay with your friends, right? That's real cool. Because they're on your level. They're cool with you like that. You know, maybe they're not, maybe they are. If not, the guys think it's hot, the girls are curious, whatever. But it's easy to tell your friends and have a level of acceptance to tell your peers, I like women. I want to be with a woman. That's easy breezy. Because once you get past Susan, you're good. You know what I'm saying? I already got through the hard part as far as what I was concerned, and that was Susan. And when I met Michael, I was with a woman. So Michael knew from the jump, oh, she likes women too. Michael's a very intellectual man. He was like, okay, you're bisexual. I understand exactly what that means. Like, Michael never had a problem with it, ever. Ever. Michael just wants to know, are you a good human being? Do you love God? Michael was on the same exact page with me. Are you a good person? Do you love God? Michael doesn't have a racist prejudice is bone in his body. Not one. Michael Sullivan's the most accepting man in the world. So when he met me and I had a girlfriend, he was like, oh, okay, well, as a matter of fact, he was so accepting that he wouldn't even approach me like that until I wasn't in a relationship anymore. He was like, if you have a girlfriend, have a girlfriend. When you don't have a girlfriend anymore, let me know. He wasn't like, had a problem with it at all. He respected it as a real relationship. Lynn Granger, I'm so glad you asked. Why do you have to explain it to your children at their young age? Is there a need for them to know at this time? Well, I'd like for you to remember that my children are 9, 11 and a half, and 12 and a half. And believe it or not, Olivia's going into 7th grade. That's not as young as you think it is. So here's where acceptance comes in. When my children hear things about Ellen DeGeneres, and they say things like, ew, she has a wife, okay? They are looking to me to see how mom is going to react. Is mom going to go, yeah, ew, she has a wife, right? Or is mom going to go, wait a minute. It's okay if she has a wife. That's her choice. And as Christians, we're only called to love and accept people. We're absolutely not called to judge them. So the ew needs to come out of your mouth. And you can speak on her wife with respect, or you cannot speak on her wife at all. And that's exactly how mom handled that. Hold on. Take the ew out of your mouth, right? Just like I'm not going to have you say, ew, she got a black dad, or ew, she got a Spanish whatever, which my kids would never say, but let's just say they tried it, right? Take the ew out of your mouth and speak on this woman and her wife with respect, because that's how I'm going to raise you, or don't speak on them at all. But this was my opportunity to come clean with my children, right? I told you guys this story, and I will tell you again, and I know a lot of people probably wouldn't have handled it the way I did, but it was the only way I knew how to do it. When my kids brought up Ellen DeGeneres and her award in the car, and they said, ew, she has a wife, and I explained to them, like, no, that's not what we're going to do. And then I said, guys, you are free to love whomever you choose. You can love women, you can love men, and I promise you that when you fall in love, it won't be a choice. That's the misconception. Straight people don't wake up every day going, today I choose to be straight. I'm a woman and I'm going to like men. No, you just get up and put your feet on the ground, and you put your straight feet on the ground because you're straight. When you're gay, you get up and put your gay feet on the ground because you're gay. I happen to be bisexual, so when I put my feet on the ground, they could go either way. I chose to tell my children then, and that is where the level of acceptance that I didn't even realize I had to have came in. Because let me tell you something, I may not give a shit what my friends think. I may not give a shit what my mother-in-law thinks. I may not give a shit even what my husband thinks. But outside of God, I did not realize how much I cared what my children thought about me. And it did not go over well. No, it did not. It absolutely did not. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you they were like, oh, gee, Mom. Oh, love it for you. No, they were not. Charlie was like, what? Max was like, you did? And Olivia cried and was like, why would you tell me this? Don't ever tell me this again. Okay. See, now I respect boundaries. I live in my truth, and I had to drop them off at basketball. And when they walked into that school, I shed tears because you think you're ready for you think you're in acceptance mode. You think you're cool with it. You've been bisexual your whole life. It's all you know. You walk in it comfortably. You wave the flag. You do the hashtags. You whatever you do, till you have to tell your children, and your children look at you. And I'm speaking to every woman who is making a choice for her, not just gay or straight or whatever. I'm talking about leaving your husband, starting a new relationship, moving to another state, whatever it is that you have to tell your children. It is the hardest thing to do, because children are harder on us than we could ever be on ourselves. And I'm going to tell you, it sucked the wind out of me. It sucked the wind out of me, because I was not ready. I was not ready for Olivia to have such a visceral reaction, because I raised my children so loving and accepting. So I thought they would be like, oh, I did not expect her to be like, why are you saying this? Stop. I was like, oh shit. You know? Like I was not, I went to Michael. I called Michael crying. I was like, I told them the truth that Olivia hates me. He was like, she will be fine. She will be fine. You're already weird. You have a weird accent. You have 5 tattoos. You were on a reality show. She'll deal with the fact that you like women. She'll get there. And I was like, thank God for Michael, because I was really ready to jump off a fucking bridge. Real talk. Like, I was like, oh my God. My kids, I fucked up my kids. They hate me. Olivia hates me. Charlie, I knew, would forget. She would forget the next day. Max was kind of like, that shit feels a little weird. But he was cool with it, but he was just like, a little weird. And I know a lot of people want to know how I rectify my religion with my life choices. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. So if you want to know how I rectify my lifestyle with my religion, I need you to lean in closely. Lean in. Okay? I was fucked up making bad decisions long before I was bisexual. I had so much shit to rectify with God. Me liking women was probably the last thing on his damn list. Okay? I've made so many mistakes in my life. He probably forgot I was bisexual. You want to know something? When I remind him when I get to heaven, he's going to be like, girl, I didn't even remember that shit. I got so much other stuff to deal with you, Jamie. I am not worried about who you lusting after and who you're not. Okay? Let me tell you. Do you know how many sins I have in my notebook? If you think me liking women is the worst sin in my notebook, you have not been keeping track on me for the last 5.5, 6 years. Okay? God, I'm telling you right now, he can't even remember that shit. He's like, oh my, she want to come up here and repent for being bisexual. She better get with this list. Listen. I'm telling you right now, everybody want to know, how does Father Bob feel? Father Bob feels like, can you stop saying fuck every other word before we get into the fact that you like women? Well, shit, Bob, I can try. I could try. You know, Father Bob's like, listen, with you, sis, he loves me. Bobby loves me so much. I'm his favorite, okay? I don't want to tell everybody in the world the truth, but I am his favorite. Okay? I am his favorite. And he thinks I'm doing an amazing job with his nieces and nephew. Amazing. Father Bob thinks I am a fucking wonderful mother. So I'm straight. And I love his brother. And I take care of his brother. And I love his parents. And I take care of his parents. And I love Bobby. And I take care of Bobby. So what's Bobby gonna do? Dig his fucking heel in? You like women. Bobby got enough shit to deal with, okay? He's got to do all this pre-Cana, pre-wedding counseling, adoption, abortion, all kinds of shit. Look. So, here's what I'm telling you. If you're worried about my salvation, be worried about it for all my sins, y'all. Don't be worried about it because I celebrate pride and I love women and stuff like that. I got a list of shit. Some of my sins probably look like yours. Yeah. We gonna both be up there in the salvation line talking about, can we talk about this one? I want to apologize for this one. Right? Now I may have to stay on that line a little longer than you, but you have a line. And I have learned self-acceptance in being a mother. That's just where it came from me, because I had to get real confident in it. Say it from the chest. It's real confident. When Olivia was like, don't say it. I was like, I wanted to try to backpedal. I wanted to so bad, I'm not going to lie to you. When she had that reaction, I wanted to be like, Olivia, I was joking. Relax. It was a joke. But I couldn't. I had to say it from my chest, like, Olivia, this is who your mother is. This is my truth. And I know it's uncomfortable for you, and that's okay, and I respect your boundaries, and we don't have to talk about it. But I am bisexual. That is just who and what I am. And let me tell you that it burned like fire. It was like heartburn coming up. It was like awful. Oh, I'm going to tell you the truth. It was not easy. So to anyone who has ever had to come out to anyone and they were afraid and it hurt and it burned. Nanu, nanu, bitch. Nanu, nanu. I am with you. And my kids have not brought up one thing about it since then. And that's where it is. And that's where it's going to stay until they decide they want to talk about it or ask questions. Otherwise, I have said my truth, and it does not need to be regurgitated, thrown in their face, mixed around, put in their smoothie, said in front of their friends. None of it. Absolutely no. They know it is not a bad thing. I am who I am. And then that's it. I respect boundaries. Olivia, what does nanu nanu mean? You don't remember Mork and Mindy? Nanu nanu. It was Robin Williams. She thought maybe it was a gay thing. This is something only the gays do. We do this. Nanu nanu. So, do I think they've talked about it with each other? No, I don't. My kids are not wired that way. If anybody would like to talk about coming out or have any questions about coming out or would like to just say anything about this topic, talk to me. I don't have a lot of time. But I kissed a girl and I liked it. Hope my boyfriend don't mind it. Tonight. I kissed a girl, gonna try it. Hope my boyfriend don't mind it. Anybody? Have they talked with Michael about it? They have not. They never brought it up again, but they let their feelings know. They let their feelings know to me. They let me know where their comfort level was, and I shut up right after that. I shut up. They don't have to tell me twice. Just so you know, gay people don't make gay kids and straight people don't necessarily make straight kids and blah, 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 because Susan is as straight as they come. And here I am. Okay, y'all. I don't know why it's not letting me pick people right now. I don't know what's the problem. I would really like to talk to somebody, but it's not letting me. Are your kids allowed to watch your coffee talks? It's not that they're not allowed. It's not that they're not allowed. They just don't have access to it. They don't have Instagram or Facebook or anything like that. So it's not that they can't watch it. It's just that they have no access. Who is your female celebrity crush? Rihanna. All day. Rihanna, Rihanna, Rihanna. I know y'all see me trying this. Now, I know you want me to pick you, and I've tried like 50 times. This is the last time I can try. Hi.
Oh my God.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
I'm sorry. I just got out.
Don't
of bed.
apologize. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Angie.
Hi, Angie.
And I have a daughter, and I may get emotional, who's Journey. And she just turned 18. When she was in 10th grade, she was on a band trip and sent me a text saying, I like girls. And I knew in my mama gut that she was gay since she was in 5th grade.
Right.
So every single day I ask her, Journey, if there's anything you want to talk to me about, you know I love you, because I've been married to a black man for almost 20 years. So if anybody has received discrimination, it's been me.
Right. So you get what it feels like to be singled out for your personal choices.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So she told you in 10th grade, and how have things been since she told you?
Things have been absolutely perfect.
Yay!
She had already made an escape plan to go live with her friend. She thought we were going to kick her out. She had called the gay hotline 24 times.
Oh, sweet girl.
Yes, it was very emotional for me to find that out, because she knew about my discrimination and how thick my skin is. And I told her, why would she ever think that? Ever. But
you know why? Because we hear horror stories. That's why I share so often how great Susan handled it, because I want other people to know it's not always, I don't love you anymore, get out of my house.
Oh, completely not. Now, my husband, they have a lot of gay people in their family, and it's a huge African-American family. And when she told us from Georgia, we live in Virginia, he said, I'm going to get drunk. I'll be back about 4 or 5. And then in the morning, everything's going to be okay. And that's exactly how it was.
I just want you to know that her biggest fear, and what makes me the most emotional about it, and I'm so grateful that I didn't have this understanding in 4th grade, her biggest fear was disappointing you. That
Yes,
she would, that her sexuality would be like a burden of disappointment for you.
Yes.
And if so long as you can say to her, shit, you're my kid, you may disappoint me in other ways, but this will never be something that disappoints me.
Absolutely.
Then you set her free.
Right. My mother lives with us because 2 years ago, my dad committed suicide, and our lives have been turned upside down. And within 6 months of him doing that, that's when Journey came out. And she said she couldn't take it anymore. Her depression was bad.
Yeah, no. So get it out, baby. Get it out.
Yes. So, of course, we got her proper therapy, proper treatment with the family. We're still doing that.
Good.
She was going to play soccer at Highlands University in Salem, Virginia, but because of everything with my dad, she's not ready to go and be alone.
That's okay.
So
she'll get there.
She's just going to go to the nursing program at our community college, which is one of the best nursing programs in the state of Virginia anyway. But she's out. She's free. She knows we do and support her in any way. And my mom is very religious. And my mom lives with us now and has for 2 years since my dad did that. And my mom took one night to herself. And then after that, it was done. Journey's her granddaughter,
That's
and
it.
nothing's gonna take that away from her.
Woo, your mom is like, look at me in this multiracial LGBTQ house in the South. Like, damn, it's a damn Robert England movie up in this bitch.
I know, right? We
She-
could literally write a book. I mean,
Listen, I'm telling you
ran
what,
off
but you
the
know what?
road before with the black guy. I mean, I've had it all. So
I'm
I
so
know.
proud of you, though, and proud of Journey, and like, just like it. Well, it's never going to be an easy road, just like your marriage hasn't always been easy.
No, exactly.
So you just be there for her, and you just tell her, like, just because you're not dating men doesn't mean you won't get your heart broken, doesn't mean you won't have bad sex, doesn't mean you won't have great sex. You know, it's all the same shit.
Oh, I can tell you a story right now.
Oh, please don't. Could be her business.
No,
Could be her business,
not
baby.
of her doing anything, but about the other man part, she literally like gags.
Well, some of us do too, honey. Some of us do too.
Well, no, she doesn't know, my baby.
I mean, I was kind of making a joke, but I
know
mean,
you weren't.
I mean, that's how I know I'm bisexual, because I don't gag. My reflex is good, baby.
I know. Girl.
But you know what? There's a lot of straight people, a lot of straight women watching this, and the thought of, you know,
Yes.
the other thing makes them gag. So,
Yes, and she's only 18, and she told me if she ever saw one, she would totally throw up. So I know for a fact she's in this for the long run.
by the way, I just would like to say it is important for me to say this. I do have a responsibility to say this. We joke about sex,
Oh, yes.
but bisexuality and homosexuality is not a sexual thing. It is a real molecular construction, and it is about love and family building and relationships. And so we can joke about penises and vaginas
Right.
all day long, but this is not about penises and vaginas. It is about love. It is about freedom to be who you are, and it is about loving our children no matter who and what they are. Like,
Exactly. And I have had more arguments with people than I care to remember, because they say, well, how did she wake up one day and become gay? And I was like, how stupid are you? Wake up one day and be straight?
well, okay. So now those people, it's such a foreign concept to them. Like, people who think you wake up one day to be gay,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are the same people who name their kids Bear and Brian. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what to tell you. I can't.
The same discrimination I got here 20 years ago, even though I came back for, personal reasons and surgeries and stuff. She's, sometimes gets that here.
Yeah, but that's okay. She'll find her tribe and she'll find her love,
And
and
she already has found her tribe, and I'm so blessed, and she's so blessed. But I wanted to talk to you about this because it was so hard. It wasn't hard when she told me. It was hard, the stories that she told. Like, I've been calling this hotline every day for 7 days. I found someone to live with, and I was going to quit all sports and get 2 jobs. And I didn't know how you and Dad would react. And I had always told her, Journey, no matter what you do, you know what I've been through with your dad. You know what I've been through. I have been as...
wait, and Journey is biracial to boot?
I'm sorry?
Journey is also biracial?
Oh, yes, both of my kids are.
Woo, Chile! I gotta
Oh,
be
yeah.
friends with Journey. I gotta be friends with her, because you know what? I thought being bisexual, being 2 religions, being from the North, living in the South was a lot. Journey,
Oh, no. She's got a double, girl.
listen, I love her already. She is my folks.
And then everybody knows how crazy her mom is if they say something to her, me. So,
I know that's
you
right.
don't have to worry about
I know
that.
that's right. I know that's right. Every mother watching this knows that's right. Say some shit about my kid.
No, and they know too. And if something happens at school that she may not tell me about, that's little, her squad does 3 and 4 deep. Miss Sunkins, you need to come to the school, and I don't even ask. I just ride up there.
All right, I have to go to work. Now my assistant's messaging me. The people I have a call with at 10 o'clock are like, "We see you're still on Coffee Talk. Are you
So
coming to work?"
sorry.
No, don't be silly. I don't listen. Don't you apologize?
Thank you for hearing my story about my daughter and about me. She's so resilient, especially since my dad did that. She's had a lot of things to go through in the past 2 years, and she's gonna make it. She's gonna be a neonatal nurse, and
We love it.
She's just gonna amaze the world.
Well, tell her I love her.
I will, and I love you.
And I love you.
Thank you for being so real, and thank you for helping so many people on a daily basis that you don't know what they're going through, but half the time you speak to half of us and don't even know that we have been dealing with whatever you're talking about.
Well, I really appreciate you saying that, really, because every time somebody tells me that, when I get in front of this camera in the morning and I go, "Ugh, these people don't want to hear from me. I don't even know what I'm about to talk about."
No, yes,
then
you do.
I think about those comments and I go, "No, yeah, no, they do."
And girl, look at your freckle. You think you have freckles? I beat you 10 times.
First of all, half these are sunspots, so don't be trying to freckle me up now.
Freckles are cute though. My daddy always called them butterfly kisses.
I love
sometimes.
freckles, but let's keep it 100, sis. That's not a freckle, boo. That's Jamie. That's the baby oil in the Jersey Shore right there.
Well, I did the baby oil tool too down in here in Southern Virginia. So we're like this. I'm 44, so we love rap, all that. But thank you so much for taking my call.
I love you.
So nice. I'll tell Journey all about you.
Please
We
do.
love you back.
I love you, sweet girl.
Thank you so much.
You're
Have a
welcome.
great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, well, that made me feel so good. Do you know what I realized? Men never want to talk to me. And how come none of my black friends ever want to talk to me? Why? Is it you said have a good Sunday, boo. Amanda, it is Monday, sis. You better get with the program. Oh, let me talk to this gorgeous baby girl. Mancini, Cara, you better come talk to me. Hi, gorgeous.
Hi.
Happy Pride.
Thank you.
How old are
How are
you?
you?
How old are you?
23.
Mom doesn't accept it, or mom doesn't
Yeah.
know?
I came out to her when she found out I was dating a girl when I was like 16.
Okay.
And then she told me it was a phase. And then, the regular thing
Mhm.
that
Oh, yes, I do.
everyone hears. And then she kind of just ignored it for a while. And then, so I dated a guy once and hated it. And
I kissed a boy and he gagged me.
yeah.
So now,
She's kind of brought it up here and there, and she says she loves me, but her actions say differently.
she loves you. No. She loves you. Love is not the question here. She loves you. Okay? You don't ever doubt whether your mama loves you, Kate. She loves you. That's not up for discussion. Love is not the problem here.
Yeah.
She's trying to rectify how to best parent you when the best way to parent you goes against her fundamental beliefs. Parenting, as someone who has 3 kids and as someone who also identifies as gay or bisexual, whatever you want to call me.
Yeah.
There is no parenting book. Nobody teaches us how to do this. We have this baby and all of a sudden we're responsible for their emotional, mental, and physical well-being, right? There's no manual. Just like there's no manual on how to daughter, there's no manual on how to mother, right? So she's doing the best she can with the tools she has. And we want to say, well, this is who I am. So get with it, Susan, right? Just like when I told my kids that I was bisexual, I wanted them to just be cool with it. Just be cool. They were not.
I know.
They were not. Doesn't mean that Olivia doesn't love me. It just means that I touched something in her that she's not ready to address. Okay? What you need to do, and I know that the diehards are going to tell you differently. Well, if she doesn't accept it, fuck her. I don't subscribe to that.
Yeah.
I think you've laid your truth out there. And if she brings it up, you simply say, Mom, I'm happy. I'm good, but I respect your boundaries. And I know that this is not something that is easy for you, so I don't bring it up. Now you've put it on her so she understands that you see this as a boundary. Let her sit with that for a while so she can come back to you and say, I think I can move the boundary back a little bit, you know? I think I can move it 10 yards so we can have a little bit more dialogue. But let her understand that you're not bringing it up because you're hiding it or because you're ashamed. You're doing it because you love her and you respect her boundaries.
Yeah.
And I think if you approach it that way, she'll be able to come further, you know?
Okay.
But just remember, there's no manual for this, Kate. And I promise you, it ain't got nothing to do with love. She loves you from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet and everything in between, because that's how mamas love.
Yeah.
And look how fucking cute you are.
Oh, thank you.
So just know that in the interim, there's a lot of people here that will be your surrogate mom until your mom moves you yards, you know. But when you're a mom, you know, one of the videos I did that had the most views was loving the child you have, not the one you thought you were going to have.
Yeah.
And I think that's just it. Sometimes it's just hard for us to figure out how to love the kid, how to parent and accept the kid we have as opposed to the one we thought we were going to get. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but I love you. I love you so much. And I'm so glad you're here with us. And you're adorable.
Thank you.
And I have a zit, but whatever. Just so you know, when you're 43, you'll still have zits. Okay.
Yeah.
Just want you to know that. Even if you're gay or straight, you'll have gay zits, and other people will have straight zits. All right, I love you. Do you want to take a screenshot?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do it without getting my boobs in the picture, but well, it's just like I feel like okay, how about this?
All right, ready? Awesome.
Y'all, that looked like one of those mall pictures. What were those called? Glamour shots. Okay, I love you.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. And hearing it from just like a mother's perspective and stuff kind of helps too.
Good.
You know, like I've always tried to keep that relationship with her. So like we have a really great relationship.
Yay.
But when it comes to that part of it, it's very rocky. So
I understand that. I understand it. But I will tell you, if I can fix my relationship with Susan, I'm just going to leave that right there.
Yeah.
All right. I love you.
All right. I love you too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. All right. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for being on this journey with me. And thank you for accepting me, even when you don't know how to accept, but you figure it out. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Anyway, I got to go to work, like for real. Have a great, great day.